You guys obviously played a very tough game. Got lucky to wrap it up in four, but does this? There were a few guys, including yourself, that were effective, obviously, but didn't make the score sheet. Do you guys have another level coming into this next round?
Yeah, for sure. I started the series with Val and Nelly, and then finish it with OC and Jack. And yeah, I thought we did fine. I thought even Jack's line the first two games was really effective. Didn't get on the score sheet. I thought Nelly, Val, and I did a good job defending. That's a team that doesn't give you a lot. So, it was pretty low scoring until the last game, I think. So, you know, like I said, they just didn't give you a whole lot of anything. So, it kind of felt a lot of neutral zone defending. You do get in the offensive zone. They're boxing out in the corner. Some teams maybe let you get to the net, and I can go maybe try and get a couple deflections, but it's hard to, and then your D-man run out of space up top and they're shooting it and I'm still caught, below the goal line. So I think definitely the last game I thought was probably our best, I would say, as a team and as a line on the fourth line, I thought. Jack, OC, and I kind of found the chemistry that we had last year, I think. We haven't really played that much together this year as a group. So I think it was just kind of getting a feel for each other again. Um, Waiting to see where guys go, in offensive zone, D zone coverage. But I thought the last game was our best for sure.
How hard is it when you are in the middle of the playoffs switching lines like that? And I know we've talked about this before during the regular season that you just kind of have to have that mentality of,
Yeah.
wherever you play is where you play, like you're saying, with the chemistry. Does it? Is there any way that you can kind of create it quicker, or how does that?
I think playoffs brings it out quicker for
Okay.
sure. You definitely, I didn't play with Val and Nelly all year. I thought the second game was already better than the first. So then you go back with OC and Jack for game three. It's an okay game. Game four felt great with them. So I think it definitely the process is accelerated in playoffs of what it would normally be maybe in the regular season. But I played with Jack and OC a lot last year. We were great in the playoffs last year. So I think we all have another level. We want to be better. You're never going to get complacent. So we're going to look to try to be more of an impact behind this series.
You know that you don't know who you're playing, but you know that the next team that you're playing is going to be a different style than what you face with the Kings. How do you kind of prepare for that?
Yeah, I think right now everyone's just trying to heal, feel as good as possible. We're probably all just watching the games right now, to be honest. So until there's a definitive winner and we know exactly when we're playing, what the schedule's looking like, who's it going to be against, etc. I think right now, enjoying the time off, trying to get better every day here on the ice with practice, and then once you find out, I think your mindset switches and you're starting to look at weaknesses. You're starting to look at areas to exploit. How can us as a line do well? What's it going to take for us to create success? All that type of stuff. So a lot of time for your brain to think in the next coming days. So right now it's nice just to have the brain turned off and watch hockey, enjoy the sun, and let the body heal.